Hey guys, welcome to Big Canoe Earth Sign. For those of you who've been following along with us, we are going through the official Big Canoe Trails and Parks guide, and this is our third video on Meditation Park. There is so much to see at Meditation Park. Let's look at this map. We are at the park. We're starting at the Terraces this time. In our first video, we did John Williams Trail over here. Then the second video, we did Covered Bridge Trail and the Blackwell Creek Way access, and we went all the way up here. And then today we're going to pick it up here. This is probably going to be a shorter hike than we usually do, but we're going to do Terraces, this connecting section, the Scout Hut, Blackwell Creek Trail, and then maybe we'll come back around, do that nature trail there. We'll have to see what we feel like doing, but this is like a really nice one. They have these guides here. They give you some pictures of the attractions that you're going to see. Last time we saw the historic cabin, but we did not see the Scout Hut, so hopefully we'll see that today. And I don't think we saw the reflecting pool, so maybe we'll see that today too, which is cool. And then all of these wonderful plants we might see. It is springtime here in Big Canoe, Georgia, and let's see, we might see we're definitely going to see the beautiful Blackwell Creek. That is awesome. And we might see some birds. We heard the birds in the last video. Maybe we'll see some today. Look at this. There's even an eastern screech owl here. Maybe. Okay, so I'm going to introduce you to our guide. It is Migo, and Migo is on a leash. And we're going to get started here at the Terraces and see what we find today. We'll be back when we have more. So we're back at Meditation Park Trails, and we covered this in the last one, but we're walking by it, so I wanted to point it out again. These Terraces, also known as the amphitheater, is a very nice place to maybe see a concert. I've never been to one, but going to look out and see what Big Canoe has to offer this summer at the amphitheater. It's a very nice resource. And then there is a tree dedication to Jim Gibbs here for his great love of beauty in God's creation, reflected in his gift of these beautiful trees. Well, that is nice. All right, so now we're going to come up to kind of where we left off in part 2 of Meditation Park. As I mentioned before, Meditation Park, you could literally spend all day. Bring a snack, bring some water, and just enjoy. There's really a lot to see here. So we have already done Covered Bridge Trail and Blackwell Creek Meditation Loop, I think. But I'm going to check out both of these trails. That you can go this way to the right, or you can go this way, which I think it might take us to the Scout Hut. And guys, it is absolutely gorgeous out here today. It is like 74, sunny, blue skies. Great day to be in Big Canoe, Georgia. I think some of the best hiking in Georgia. And you can get access to Big Canoe by buying property here. You can even buy a lot, which is what I did. That is how I have access to Big Canoe. And you can also rent an Airbnb or a VRBO, and that will get you gate access to Big Canoe. Okay, come on, Prince Migo. Okay, we'll be back when we have more. Okay, we're back at Meditation Park Trail, and this is really fun. You can take different directions. You can go straight, which we'll, I think, ultimately come back and do, but you can also veer off here to the right. And this is the Big Canoe Scout Hut, which I'm going to assume means Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts. And there's some signs here and a QR code to join the Scouts. So they must have, like, maybe they have meetings here, or maybe they do like adventures here. I can also see they have like a little fire pit. But this is just fun. If you have kids or something and you're visiting the area, they probably would think that would be interesting to see that. And then if you go just past the Scout Hut, there's Blackwell Creek Meditation Loop and the Covered Bridge Trail. But, you know, as long as we're here, let's see what we find inside. It might be locked. Yeah, it's locked, unfortunately. But that's okay. Looks like there's a table in there and some supplies. There's also a little bench. All right. Okay, so looks to me like if we look back at our guide, we're trying to decide where to go now. Blackwell Creek Meditation Loop, which, you know, I don't really see it on our trails guide. I see Blackwell Creek Trail, and of course we see Covered Bridge Trail. But since it's a loop, I don't think there's much risk. Let's take it. It'll be fun. And they're giving us some nice markers again. These are white tree markers. So we'll look for the white tree markers. That will be our sign that we are on Blackwell Creek Meditation Loop. Okay, we're back on this trail and we see a sign for loblolly pine, which must be the type of tree that this is. Wow, that's a big one. Cool. And I think that actually what we're on right now is actually white, maybe white blaze, moderate, that descriptor, because we see white tree markers. I don't see any white coloring on this trails guide, but of course we see them on the trees. So we're gonna stick with that. This is really beautiful out here. In our last video, we mentioned that there was a tornado that came through this area last summer, and I see these trees are down. May have been related, maybe not, but they did a really good job over here getting these trees down to the ground so that they can decompose. So we are also seeing another sign. This is a dogwood. That's pretty nice. This is the first that we have seen markers to tell us what kind of trees we're viewing. So this is a fun trail. We've also got another tree marker. This one is for sourwood. That's what a sourwood looks like. And this is a mountain laurel. So now here we are, Blackwell Creek Loop Trail, and we've come to some stairs, which Migo is really doing a great job on these stairs. We hear water in the distance, so we know that that is Blackwell Creek. Now this is also interesting. I have to say that I'm not really sure where to go because I don't see this trail on the guide. So we can see we have a choice here to go to the left from the bottom of the stairs, or we can follow this sign that says trail and points us down. So I'm going to stick with the white tree markers and go down. This may be the end of that sort of gravelly road that we saw up by the terraces. That makes sense to me that it might be that. But it is a little confusing down here, guys, in terms of where to go. But we're going to stick with the white tree markers. That has never failed us when hiking, and I want to see Blackwell Creek. Let's go. Lovely hike. There's some stone steps in here and some wooden steps carved into this ridge. Really nice. We've come down. Okay, that's the sign we saw in the first video. And in our first video, we walked over that footbridge. This is so lovely down here, and look at this. That sound is just heavenly. Great, so really happy we got to see Blackwell Creek. We know it's down that path. We have seen that. We have gone down this path before. If you're interested, check out part 1 of Meditation Park video collection, and we're gonna go back up these stone steps in the ridge and kind of get back up to Terraces. We're gonna round out our Meditation Park trail series with this, and I mean, no hike is complete in Big Canoe without a little love. So look how sweet that is. Okay, so we literally just came back up where we came down. That was a very good incline, very good calf stretch up that hill right there that we just came up from. And we're gonna go back a different way. I wanna see if this is the end of that gravel road, which was our other option up by Terraces. And if we start heading down here and we don't get that sense, we'll just come back and follow the trail markers. Let's see what we find. So we just hiked up that pretty nice incline. It was gentle, but probably took us a good 8 minutes. That was pretty good cardio. We're up here now, and we were right. This is just at the end of that gravel road. And we are back at the scout hut over here. So we're gonna head back. This right here will take us to the Terraces again, the amphitheater. And this is a little bit of a shorter hike today, but I'm out of breath. There's several good inclines here on this hike. So yeah, thanks for joining us, and we hope that you enjoy Meditation Park. We really did. I had never hiked Meditation Park trails before, and I've been hiking in Big Canoe for over 10 years. So our main goal in making these videos is to get more people out hiking and just enjoying this gorgeous setting that we have here. The Big Canoe Trails Committee just does such a great job on these trails. It's really such a gem. And you can take your dog with you, or you can walk with a group, get a group together. I'm documenting this because I have a pretty busy schedule and I don't have the ability to go with the group right now, but maybe one day I will. But in the meantime, I hope that other people find value in these videos and are not intimidated to just get out there, pick up the guide, they give it to you at the gate, and just get out there and start exploring. And we have 2 little deer friends who wanted to get in the video and say hi to you guys. Do you see them? Bambi, right over there, 2 of them. There have been a lot of deer running around lately. It's not hunting season anymore, which is great. And actually, Big Canoe is a wildlife sanctuary, which I love that about this community. It's also registered with the Audubon Society. There they go. Okay, well, you guys have fun out there, and thanks for joining us. Let's see what we're gonna see on our next hike. Okay, so we've completely done this whole first page. Now, if we open up inside, I'm literally going to let the guide direct us on where to go. Now, that's unusual to have noise pollution here, but we happen to be near the road at the Terraces. So it looks like our next hike is Nancy Womack Trail, which is reported to be the most difficult trail in Big Canoe. We will find out. Okay, we'll see you next time, and have fun out there.